probably makes it a little more doable.
And on the flip side, you really don't want to let this go to a game 7. When the crowd's even more fired up, the momentum's against you. They're looking to finish this thing today. First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get underway. Getting the nod in this one, Garrett Whitlock. What do we need to know here?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
In there at the knees. But 1-1. That one out to right. O'Neill getting an angle on it. He's got it. And there's one down. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Corbin Carroll stands in now and watches strike one.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the bat expands.
On the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And the Diamondbacks down in order. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. This is the World Series on the show. Back in Boston, and on the mound here today, Zach Gallen. What do you have on him, Siggy?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. And here it comes. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And next for the Red Sox, Masataka Yoshida. And that one in the air center field. Thomas gets under it. And there's one down. And stepping in for Boston, Cedane Rafaela. Gallen checks on the runner. Duran dives back in safely.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And the pitch. And he grounds one to the right side. And that one finds its way through to third. And it throws off line, safe at third.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. Golden opportunity right here. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. And fouled off. Second and third, one away here in game 6. Not close with that one. And the count 1-2. Two on, one out. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout. Nice job behind the plate there.
Well, they get a big strikeout there, and that was a nice job behind the plate to complete the out at first while keeping those runners at second and third. That could have turned out way worse for the defense.
Vaughn Grissom up next for the Red Sox. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position here in Game 6 of the World Series. Righty delivers.
2-1.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
2 outs. Up the middle. Perdomo throws to first in time. What a play to end. Back here in Boston, top of the second, and now it's going to be Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
No.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Whitlock, in his 5th season, he features a sinker, a changeup, a slurve, and he works in a 4-seamer. Over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. And Jock Peterson stands in. On the corner for a strike. 0-1. Ball 1 there. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on, when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Christian Walker stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Rafaela. That's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, Enmanuel Valdez. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Oh, 2 now.
1-2.
No score here in the second. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Here's Reese McGuire. In the air, left field. Gurriel trying to get there. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that ends. And we're back. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the center fielder, Alec Thomas. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. That clips the corner.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
The 1-1.
Ball 2.
There's the swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And right back to the mound. Slings to first. 1 up, 1 down.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Gabriel Moreno, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. That clips the corner. 1 down, base is empty. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
And first offering is fouled off. Top of the third, no score. Swing and a miss.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
On the ground, right side, Grissom. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for Arizona, and we're still knotted at 0. Set for the bottom of the third. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. The wind of the pitch. To third, and that chance handled. One up, one down. Back to the top of the lineup. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jarren Duran. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. This one high in the air to left center. Thomas sizing it up. Calls it in, 2 away. Masataka Yoshida now at the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And first offering is fouled off. That one hit to right. Carroll moving under it. Brings it in. And that'll do it. It's the 6th game of this World Series. Now the number 2 hitter, Jace Peterson. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Well, these Diamondbacks, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. Now, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
This is Corbin Carroll. 0 for 1 so far. That one pulled foul.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
One down, base is empty. That's off the mark, and the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Late with the swing there.
2 strikes.
All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. McGuire makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back inside Fenway Park. Bottom 4, so stepping in for Boston. Cindane Rafaela. Gallen back to work. And that's outside. And it's 1-0.
You know, these Red Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to. That's back-to-back singles for him. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to...
Rafaela dives and can't get back in time. He's picked off. Now here is Tristan Casas. That one not close. And that is ball one. Kicks and fires. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul. Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-1. One out, base is empty. Fouled off. He was late. Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Grissom, the next to hit, takes ball one. Next offering popped in the air, right field. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Through 4. Here comes a pitch. Off the mark there. 1-0. Peterson, multi-time All-Star, 31 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH, but it's off the leather. Go-ahead run on base. Now up next for Arizona, Christian Walker. And that clips the inside corner.
You know, Bruce, people don't realize how far the jog is from the dugout to the outfield position. And if you're playing in Oakland, man, it's a country mile to get out there. So for him to be able to be the DH today, that is really a nice day out.
Pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. That one missing inside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Hit in the air, center field. He's got it. And there's one away. Eugenio Suarez stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Big swing and a miss.
Well, that's that slope right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Foul ball still 0-2. And the pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now the center fielder, Alec Thomas, grounded out his first time. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. One left for bottom of the inning. Here now the Red Sox DH, Edmanuel Valdez. Swings through that one for strike one.
You know, these Red Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
That one off the mark, and it's 1-2.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst-case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
O'Neill now at the plate as he swings through strike one. That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And next for the Red Sox, Reese McGuire. Flied to left his first time. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. O'Neill, the runner at second with one away. Gallen checks on the runner. O'Neill back in on a dive.
Good wheels out there on second, and he's getting a pretty big lead right now. Definitely looking to score on any hit to the outfield.
The pitch. Fall off foul. Man at second. And a ground ball to first. And it's just foul. That was close. The 0-2.
Ball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
One out and a runner at second. Just missing there. Now 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Makes the grab, 2 away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The pitch. Wouldn't chase that time. Man on second, 2 down. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Moreno down to first. a strikeout. And the Red Sox leave one. Sixth inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. Back here at Fenway Park, top of the sixth inning. Leading off, Gabriel Moreno. And there's a foul ball. And it's 1-1. And a foul ball. And the righty deals. On the ground right side. He takes it on his own. Now one gone in the top of the sixth. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Geraldo Perdomo. There's the strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground. Grissom. In plenty of time to first. Two quick outs to open the top of the sixth. Jace Peterson stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Three-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And ball one.
This batter has to understand his job is to get on base however he can. If he gets hit by a pitch, if he walks, maybe even singles, but you want to get the heart of the order up to the plate.
That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
The pitch. And he walked him.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Lead runner around second. And he's got a double. Around third. The relay throw. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. No score. Well, we go bottom 6. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. Pitch misses. And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Kicks and deals. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Thomas pulls it in on the run. And stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. Swinging a foul straight back. Swings through that.
No ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. In the air out towards right center. Carroll moving under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Cedane Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. And a foul ball. Out towards right center field. Grabs it on the run. And that is that. Back now at Fenway. We go to the top of the 7th. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And he deals. That one missed.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for some. On a tee, he can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
And that's off the inside edge. And now 2-0. Just missed. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Fastball for a strike.
3-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. 3-2 now. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. I don't know about you, Chris, but that felt like a weird at bat right there. Didn't give much to hit until the final pitch, and he still got the backwards K.
Yeah, not a single pitch was actually inside the strike zone, but he was being very aggressive in the box and fell behind in the count. Then they finally do challenge him, and he couldn't get the bat off his shoulder. Kind of a strange strikeout for sure, Berg.
Here's Jack Peterson. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Late here in game 6. Bounce to the right side. Casas. He handles it himself. And 2 away to start the 7th. So digging in, Christian Walker. 1 for 2. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. McGuire drifts towards it, and that is that. Here in Fenway, set for the last half of the 7th. And now the first baseman, Tristan Casas. Gallen back to work. Strike 1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Left-hand batter waits. And that one's a little bit low. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. And downstairs. High in the air, out to right. Carroll under it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
So stepping in for Boston, Vaughn Grissom. And that one is lifted in the air. Carroll moving under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down. Enmanuel Valdez up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. 2 down, nobody on. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The wind and the pitch. And that one almost hit him. And another ball.
2 balls.
Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the seventh. That one misses, and it's 3-2. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul. 2 outs. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. Gets him to chase after that one.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Got a good eye there. And the right-hander deals. That one is blasted. Left field towards the monster. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. A 2-run homer. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Zach Gallen is done. Good effort out of him, even though he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm on the bump after a quick break. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Joe Mantiply.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move.
I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
McGuire now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. That one the other way. Perdomo throws to first, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. 2 runs for Boston on the home run. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching the World Series on the show. We're at the top of the 8th. Now the 3rd. Brennan Bernardino gets handed the rock out of the pen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Bernardino in his 2nd season, 32 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. The pitch. Misses inside. Now 1-2.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game. And
oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He sends it out of here. It's 2-1. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, it was exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And there's one down. Now at the plate, Gabriel Moreno. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering upstairs.
2-1.
To the right side. Tosses to first, and they get the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Perdomo in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. Fires to first on the run. Low throw, and he can't pick it.
Tough play and a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
And that one fouled off.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. D-backs get one on the solo jack. And this is... So remaining in the game defensively, Randall Grichuk. He'll be out center now after pinch hitting. Here's Trevor Story as the lefty gets to work. And a foul ball. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. So the lineup flips over. Here's the center fielder, Jarren Duran. 1 for 3. And that's in the dirt. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Ryan Thompson appears to be getting loose. Number 30 getting cranked up as well. That's in there. And the count is 1-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. Here's the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. Now this is in the air down the line. Gurriel on the run. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Moreno collects, fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Bernardino back to work.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
Next offering is in for a strike. And this is inside.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
That misses. 3-1 now. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. hitting on deck circle. Right down to shoot. Now 3-2. Looking to get the tying run on base. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Gurriel, the next to hit, takes outside. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. In there at the knees.
Well, that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground.
Runner on the go. Pitches low. There's a ball.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Swung on, belted. Duran on the move, racing back. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Headed for the plate. One run's in. He's in safely at third as the go-ahead run.
No, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this.
Ground ball right side. And they put the tag on him for the out. So up next, Christian Walker. And so the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Chris Martin. First offering, and it just misses.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. It'll be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball two.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Swing and a miss. 2-2. Line drive, base hit.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
That's out to center field. Durant snags it for the second out.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Grichuk in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
The pitch. Boots it. And that extends the inning. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Now he breaks his bat. Casas racing over to make the catch. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Kevin Ginkel.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
And that one is lifted in the air. Carroll moving under it. And it's caught for the out.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
In the air, center field. He's under it. Drops into the glove. And there are 2 outs. So they're down to their final out. Here's the second baseman, Vaughn Grissom. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. And that's it.